Do you think they deserve to die, mister? Answer the question.
Carly, don't answer that question.
Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
It's my time now. It's our time.
Liven up, man. Fucking hey,
I need to take another shot, low key.
Hey, actually, this is actually a perfect time for us to do this. You know why? Yeah. Because our man Hove is a billionaire.
Hey, let's have to celebrate for that nigga.
Let's see what this dude say.
My dude, my boy, what it do?
My dude say.
My dude. I like that. Man, that's what's up, bro.
Hey, shout outs to the guy, man. Shout outs to Hove.
Got to take a shot for him. You know what I'm saying? Let's celebrate in his greatness.
Bro, what was the first? I think the first time that I had Duce was with you guys.
Yeah, that was definitely my first time.
Yeah. Since day one, bro.
Day one.
Nothing but love, bro.
My blooders.
My brothers. So
do say sippers.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but
Little mix drink.
shout out to fucking Hove. Shout out to Duce. Give me. Hove is officially a billionaire. It says that he has about 310 million in Armand de Bronx. 210 million in cash investments, 100 million in Duce, 100 million in titles, 75 million in Rock Nation, 75 million in his music catalog, 70 million in his art collection, 50 million in real estate. Jay-Z is the first rapper to become a billionaire, which, because Dr. Dre, but he's more of a producer than a rapper.
Yeah, so he a rapper.
Most of all, it's motherfucking possible. It can motherfucking happen.
From Mossy.
No matter what you look like.
Project buildings.
You know what I'm saying?
Wealth.
He made it. He made it, guys.
Dodging Records Island. But shit, man. Fucking congratulations to fucking Hove. Yo, and shit. Just like anybody else who want to motherfucking make money or want to be wealthy, yo. Different streams of motherfucking revenue. You know what I mean?
You can't have all your
investing.
You can't.
You need multiple streams of income. That's for sure.
Investing. You know, he got all this money invested into all these different companies, and also, you know,
what about gambling? What if I go to the casino a lot?
That's not
gambling. Also, he got a lot of assets too. You know what I mean? He's very smart with what he purchases and what he spends his money
just
on.
Artwork alone, that's something that would never like depreciate.
Artwork, watches, real estate, land. Land is always. I mean, not land's always good, but as long as it's fertile land.
I would love to have my own liquor line. You know what I'm saying? Like some good cognac. You know, not trying to really like.
Yeah, you do cognac?
Yeah.
What about you? What would you do?
Cognac or whiskey?
I'd fucking open up a club.
Okay.
Yeah. No, like for liquor, if you were to have like a liquor.
I want to fucking have a liquor.
You have like a club with your own liquor in it? That'd be fine.
Let me have the club, man.
Yeah, you have a club with Jay's liquor in it?
No, I want Jay's cheap ass, weak ass.
Oh damn, that's I thought
Sheriff's liquor.
Man, fuck it, huh?
I think I have a bottle of champagne, you know what I mean?
Damn, you won't have a bottle of my shit either, huh?
Hey, yeah, I'll fuck with your shit.
Y'all see what I got to put up with.
Liquor.
Y'all see what I got to put up with. Oh, how you do it? You know what I'm saying? Like, give me some pointers, some advice, you know? Look, we trying to do our own thing, like, we branded.
And shit, I'll fuck around and do like a 40 ounce too, and also maybe like a tequila for my people one time.
Hey.
That's all.
This is the thing. This is what I have to do with.
Hey, Waterfall, hey, I gotta come through with the drips of alcohol for my peoples.
The vibes?
The vibes, you know what I mean?
That's the first vibe of the day.
The party packs on me.
You got the party pack on you right now,
hey,
man.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I mean? All stripped.
Hey, they ain't catch the drip.
You know what I mean? And if you could zoom in on your little iPhone, if you're watching, got the skateboard in my pocket. You know what I mean?
Tech decks.
Just
hey, what happened to tech decks?
For the culture. I don't know, man. I feel like
kids still have tech decks?
You got your phone now to distract you in class. You know what I mean? You Instagramming, Twittering, or whatever you're doing.
Do you think that kids still do origami?
Oh, man.
Origami was a nice 3 weeks of my life. That shit was fire, bro.
I was mad.
I was wasting all the paper.
I was mad everybody knew how to do origami but me.
Bro, man. I was sitting there.
You know what I could do, though? The little Freddy Krueger hands.
Oh, shit. I forgot how to do those. I can still do the fortune teller.
That was my shit. I could do the fortune teller and the Freddy Krueger hands.
Okay.
And that was as good as it got.
Bro,
Like, you can build your little crane.
people be making frogs and shit. They do that shit.
Yeah, the crane's mad overrated. If you can do the crane, although I can't do origami, if you do the crane, I'm your shit ain't shit.
Yeah.
I'll make a plan. I'll make a plan and shit on you.
No? Bro,
It's mad overrated.
Sometimes I'll get tips and people will fold them into like shirts or
okay.
cranes and shit like that. It's like, okay, cool. Now I just have to like unfold
yeah.
this like thing.
Leave you a message with the little
Yeah, like
letters.
with like hearts, like people fold shit into hearts and shit.
Oh.
There's a bunch of like little weird shit people fold things into, and I'm like, okay, thank you. Like now I'm just gonna unfold it. Like I don't fucking know. Like you thought it was gonna keep
That's
it.
the whole purpose.
What?
They fold it so you can unfold it.
Yeah.
Do it be a message in it at least?
Yeah,
No.
it's like I don't really appreciate the crumbled up bills. You know, I tend to spend those first.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I'm keeping the nice slick
We ain't
ones.
got shit to talk about, man. You keeping the crisp bills?
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about Hov, but we got.
I mean, we were. We're talking about ownership. I'm gonna bring it back around, man.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Hov, man. I hope he comes back soon. I'd like to go to another concert. That shit was fun. The 444
We
tour
said this the last 4 weeks in a row.
was fire.
Well, you two have said that shit. One of the other of you has said that you guys want to go see Hov again. You want him to come back here.
Oh yeah, you know I do though. Like I definitely want to see Hov. Like,
Yeah, and also, I'm trying to go see Tyler the Creator too. Tyler the Creator, you know, he just released his album. He's going on a nationwide tour. So yeah, I definitely want to check that out too.
Trash. I fucking hate trash.
Actually, a really good album with no promotion. It did really good, really good.
What is really good? What's your standard?
Fuck. I couldn't.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit. It
Yeah.
made national tour, baby. Hey, I'm going.
National tour.
It did well enough to make it to going on a national tour.
Tyler the Creator has enough fans that he can just go to this.
Yeah.
Motherfucker had a TV show.
Yeah,
Should
but I
be
mean,
able to tour.
people are just going on tours. You know, usually they
No,
release-
actually, Rob, people are just going
They
on
are,
tour.
but
they are.
There's actually a fuck ton of people actually
Yeah,
going
they
on tour.
are, but you know, they're promoting their albums. They're promoting, you know, their new music. You know what I mean? Or unless it's a reunion tour. You know what I mean? So you know, yeah, he has a tour.
No.
So if you like Tyler the Creator, national tour coming.
Man, I'm like really
Fuck, bro.
with
check out the
Hov.
vibes.
I want more from Hov though. Like it's to the point where like
How much more can the God give you?
man,
for-
you wanna
for-
know
for-
That's
something?
blasphemy.
I want him to do like some motivational work, like seminars.
His entire career has been motivational speech.
But I would love to go
It's
to like a
it's
motivational
motivational music.
seminar from him. Like something like a seminar that lasts like 2-3 hours and he's just talking to you. And he's talking about life.
Yeah,
and
find the
talking-
blueprint.
Man.
Buy 444.
No, I
Dead
got
presidents. Listen to Dead Presidents.
I didn't heard all of that. Now I want to hear him. I want to hear his speech. Like one thing about his concert is that he don't just give you music. He gives you a story. He's talking to you the whole time.
Yeah, it's like-
in between each song.
Yeah.
So like I want that. I want that conversation with him. I guess
shout
like
out to Cole because Cole is better
Yeah.
than
Jay,
yeah,
Cole-
you're right.
Cole's
Cole is
better.
cold with that. I definitely can say that. You really need to go to one of his concerts though. Like
J. Cole?
I think
I'm sure
this
he'd
man
have a
over
good
here so
concert.
many times. Like man, like that was the greatest concert I have ever been to. Like that J. Cole concert was cold.
I'm sure it was. Like
You didn't see him when he was at Sunset?
even with the energy, I never got to Sunset.
What? Never?
Never been to one.
Why not? Why not? My bad. Sorry, guys.
Man, just never got the chance. The time that I was gonna go, like I mentioned it on the podcast one time, I bought the tickets when Nas was coming for the 20th anniversary.
Oh yeah, and then
And then I didn't end up going because I left out of town. But yeah,
we should go next summer.
I'd be down to go. Low-key. I don't care who's gonna be there. Just to go.
I'm not going.
Just to go, I'd be down to go. Just because it's on the fairgrounds.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I only want to go for one day though.
It's only one day.
Okay,
Yeah,
as long as
it's not a weekend thing. It's like
okay, I can't do the
But it's
same
every year.
venue multiple days.
Yeah, it's our version of Lollapalooza. Like
Okay.
it's the Minnesota Musical Festival every year. So
I would definitely love to go.
yeah, it's like it's all kinds of shit. It's like it's like graffiti, breakdancing, lowriders,
Oh yeah, no,
fucking
the car shows.
music. It's a bunch of shit.
Yeah, I never understand car people. I never could understand car people.
Just people that love their cars.
Yeah,
Really.
but it's
They don't really give a fuck about anything else but their
It's
cars.
like, oh man, my car is so like, I got this engine.
Yeah, I mean, it's like that because they built it themselves. I put this piece in, so like this car goes this much faster because I did this to it. That's really all it is, I don't know. Some people care about like how fast they can go and how their car runs.
Yeah, but you can't even go that fast ever. It's illegal.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
But people still do though. People still.
They still be racing their cars downtown and shit. Lord Rocker Drive.
Oh, they switched.
Yeah.
No, they switched the race.
I feel
they
like
switched the race.
I feel like if anybody who owns like a super car, they all got speeding tickets.
Yeah.
All of them.
That's
And
why,
like,
that's why the insurance is.
but they're so like rich that they don't really give a fuck about it. So it's like
I mean, when you buy certain cars, your insurance is going to be higher because they already know what you're doing, bro.
yeah, exactly.
They've seen this
You speeding, going. I don't know. I guess it's the thrill seeking. Some people just like the rush of that shit. It's fucking.
Yeah, a lot of people like the rush of dumb shit.
It's a fact. That's America.
Hey, shout
There's
out
a bunch
to
of people
Breon.
just-
Shout out to Breon a few years ago. Fuck out of here.
A lot of people are on rushes.
Bro.
Oh my god, America.
My God.
This is it.
Hey, shout out to, you know what? You guys want to talk about my man Kenneth Copeland?
I hear you.
Oh my god. I'm glad we said this for the YouTube. 'Cause I think we all had something to say about this.
Yeah, let's get a deep dive. Kenneth Copeland, a preacher, was approached by Inside Edition, and was asked about his owning of private jets and pretty much his owning of private jets, saying that he doesn't want to fly commercial because he doesn't want to be trapped inside of a tube with demons. And pretty much it's 12 minutes of just those two questions being asked to him over and over.
It's fucking terrifying.
Is there anything I missed or?
No, that's pretty much
We definitely gonna go into
No, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but
it's pretty much a priest, a rich ass priest, just trying to just say that I'm for the people. I am for the people. I love people.
No, I'm for the people too.
I'm not for the people. He's definitely not for the people. I mean, just hearing the speech, it's almost weird to me that like that he made it this far in his career that like this many people followed him to make him this rich. Because by how the interview went, he was folding the whole time.
Number one, who is his publicist?
He folded the whole time.
Who is his publicist? Because you have not made it this far without one. That's number one. That's the number one key to it. Then you could hear somebody coaching him in the back.
Hey, you know how much
information.
money he's worth?
How much? Before I
Wait, guess. It's gonna be sick.
I know he's a millionaire.
Guess.
He's a good 50 million. No.
I'd say at least like 600 million.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
$760 million.
I was close.
Oh, I was way off.
Bro, Jay was close, and
That's a
Jay
good
said
guess.
an unreasonable number.
I said a reasonable number.
No, you said an unreasonable number. There's no way that you should have been right. There's no way that he should have 702.
But so think about it. He has a plane.
50 million.
He has a plane.
Yeah,
And see,
a private jet.
this is what I'm saying.
Fuel for that shit's cost.
Thank you. It's like 41,000 every
Fuel the
time.
jet.
Every time
Fuel
you
the
fuel
jet.
that jet.
That's DJ.
That's like 41,000. See, the thing with me with him is that it's not the factor that what he does. It's about how he does it. It's to the point where like, okay, you're you're a pastor. So on top, you always have to preach somewhere. So that means you always on your toes about some spiritual, religious stuff. You know, you got to have your speech put together for that. He didn't even go into the zone about God and about any of his blessings or nothing like that at first. He was so caught off guard to the point where
he asked for a prayer break.
Thank you. And then
he was so apprehended the whole time.
He was so apprehended
the whole time.
And then see the interviewer lady, whatever her name was, like she gave him a moment. She was like, "Well, would you like to step out the truck so then that way we could have this conversation and you could get your thoughts together before we do?" Like she really tried to work with him, but see, he was so stupid and naive. That number one, it was because he didn't have his publicist. That was number one. He didn't have his publicist, and his security wasn't doing their job. Because there's no way that she was supposed to be able to approach him if his security was on point. Because I would have got in my car and I would have closed my door and I would have kept it moving. Right. Baby, you wouldn't ask me not one motherfucking question that I didn't want to answer.
No,
not
right.
Hey, don't ever ask me about my private jet.
That's my business. It ain't yours.
He's folding left and right, and then like he tries to pull up like he tries to bring up all these little points and just dodges all the questions. He's like, he said something, and then he said something, and I don't remember what he said, but he was like, "It was great, right? What do you think of that? It was neat." Like he got so hyped off what he did, and she was like, "Yeah." And like he was just trying to like big up the idea.
See, y'all don't know what commercial I was talking about, but I asked them, and I'm only saying it to y'all because I feel like maybe one of y'all have saw it.
My man Kenneth Copeland.
So this man, it's a commercial that come on like late nights or whatever, and it's about this miracle water, and it's like you call this number and they'll mail you the miracle water, and the miracle water pretty much it answer your prayers like you giving it's like you giving your life to God by drinking His water or whatever. It's a scam or whatever. But
I mean,
it seems like that's it.
Have you ever bought it?
Hell no.
So then you don't know if it's just.
I don't. You want me to? I can order it.
Yeah,
I'll order 3 of them.
We should get a case of it.
You want to try it on the YouTube?
Let's drink it on the podcast.
We drink water during the pod, so
okay. Let's see. Let's see if we
get
get a miracle.
Hey.
Saying, bro,
let's get a bigger platform and have a fucking stage.
Maybe us devils, you know, might not be able to get that miracle. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, but hey, there's
this
those
devils.
Hey, but there's this thing that's about to happen though. We might be clean because of the chemical reaction. Oh, I don't know. There's
a spiritual oververse.
I don't know what to do, man. I just don't know what to do.
Fuck. Yo, I love this podcast. The Devil's Advocate podcast, baby.
Thanks the most poppin' podcast in the motherfucking America.
I swear.
Hey, I tried. I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, I'm feeling myself.
But God,
come on, man.
I mean, shit.
I can't even do it. I tried.
Well, fucking okay, but going back to the
Devilsadpod podcast, the most poppin' pop culture podcast in the Midwest. B-Hatch, found on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play Music, anywhere where you can get podcasts. Other Spotify, because fuck them niggas. Hey. Shout out to our listeners. Some of our listeners are women. I don't know why you guys listen to us, but shout out to you, queens. Thank you for telling a friend to tell a friend, commenting, subscribing. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate everything that you do for us. Continue to spread the word. Continue to help us grow the brand. We got a lot of cool shit coming for you. But yes, back to what you were saying.
Going back to Kent. Man, yo, like I was saying, he was fucking folding a lot. He was like really dumb throughout the whole interview, which made me like think, how are you this dumb and you're leading all these people? And all these people believe in you for you to be this wealthy. Like, this dude he's like a Trump. This guy is a Trump.
He's a con artist.
He like somehow mastered his craft, but like, so the people who are fucking with it are just like, fucking, their heads are up their asses with that shit. They're like, but everybody who's not really in it can look at it and be like, yo, this guy's full of shit.
Yeah, I kind of understand what you're saying.
You know something, it's
like a cult.
Yeah, because it's like one thing.
It's like you're leading a cult, but the cult leader's a fucking idiot, but none of you guys see it.
Yeah, all cult
except for everybody that's upset.
I'm pretty sure.
Well,
Smart enough to have a cult to have all these. Like,
that's like a prophetess. Like
it doesn't make sense to me.
a lot
It's
of people
wild.
say that they are prophetess, like they could see your future. To me, it's like, you know, I don't really believe
Did
in.
you say a fucking prophetist?
Yes.
That's definitely not a word.
A prophet.
A prophet.
I think that can be
What-
plural also.
Sir, yeah, I don't know.
Prophets.
Prophets.
Why would it be prophetist?
I have to look it up.
Prophet is
I don't know how you pronounce it correctly,
trust
but
me.
y'all understand what the fuck I'm saying.
No, I didn't understand what you said.
So you know,
I know what a
understand
prophet is.
a prophet.
Nah, my bad.
Get
But
into your
a
prophet.
pastor who could predict your future, like they see your future before you live it.
Well, I mean, I think that is like, you know, God speaks to them so they kind of know a little
That's
bit
what
more.
they say.
But I don't really know necessarily it's the future because it's not like a Miss Cleo thing. It's like a religious thing.
Yeah.
Whoa. Miss Cleo definitely saw the future. Rest in peace to Miss Cleo.
Yeah, but Miss Cleo wasn't like God's talking to me and this is what's gonna happen. No, she was like, I can look into your future. You know what I mean? It's two different lanes. Miss Cleo and Prophet.
Calling me now.
Hey, I always wanted to call her just to see what she was gonna predict for me.
Yeah, shout out to Miss Cleo.
Right.
Rest in peace to God.
I don't really believe in all that, but I would definitely like to go.
I don't
get my
believe in it
reading.
either. That's just all bullshit.
Yeah, I just want to.
What do you think Miss Cleo is saying to you?
I don't know.
If you could predict your own future.
I don't even want to predict it because I don't know. It's so
And
hard.
that's the thing. Just the laws of attraction.
I'm drunk.
Speaking things into existence.
See, with
Do
me,
you think that maybe that's what it was? Like maybe her saying those words and you were like, oh, maybe this will work.
And you
So
believe
I'm going
it.
to start believing it. I'm going to work towards it a little bit more
It's
now.
a placebo.
And then it happens
And
and
it's
that's
so-
kind of what makes it more believable.
it's so crazy because I have a friend that actually went and experienced like seeing a
psychic.
psychic,
Yeah.
and she told her
Medium,
what a psychic.
Palm reader or card.
Well, what she
a tarot card reader.
Yeah. What she told her,
Prophetess.
she told
How
her
do you
like,
spell prophetess? Hey Jay, how do you spell that?
That's the name of this podcast.
Yeah, how do you spell that shit, Jay? Tell me.
I'll tell you after.
Prophetess.
There's gonna be two different spells.
But like she predicted that, you know, she was gonna have another child and it was gonna be a son. And she predicted that
That's 50-50.
but no, like she wasn't even planning on having a child. That was the whole thing. Like in her eyes, she was done.
Is
you know,
anybody
there was
really
this-
planning on having a child, though?
Queen Cersei ran up on this witch in the woods once, right? And then she sucked her finger, and then she said that you will have 3 kids, and gold will be their crowns, and gold will be their shrouds, and all 3 of her kids died
I'm
too.
done.
So you know.
I'm done.
I mean, when you're the queen, your kids are gonna be princes and princesses.
Yeah, but she predicted they would all die.
I mean, you're gonna die eventually. Shit, I can say
Yeah,
you
but
guys are
she
gonna
saw
fucking
them all
die.
die.
Kids a rat's ass.
But your kids aren't supposed to die before you.
My kids are gonna fucking die. One of them might die of fucking old age. The other one died.
No, but they're not supposed to die
Died
before you.
before you.
Okay.
You know it's
yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
but,
say
okay,
it's
so
worse than worse
hey,
than
guess what, guys? We're all drunk now.
I flew
Yeah.
over that.
Rod just crossed the threshold. I just saw him.
I've been there.
I just saw it happen.
Hey,
Oh
we
no, Jay, we already knew. We knew
I
you were
already
drunk.
know.
We knew.
As long as y'all know.
Hey, we did do say
From the beginning
secrets, so I mean,
episode.
shit. What more can you ask for?
I kind of want to take a shot to being drunk, but
Because
don't
I
think
feel
that
like
you
if you're
should.
gonna be the do say sippers, you're gonna want to hear us. Well, we're also a little sipped up by the do say.
What if I just like took a nap like in the middle of the pod? So you guys, you want to talk about aliens? A bunch of Navy pilots.
Spooky.
A bunch of Navy pilots have come out and saying that they used to see UFOs every day for years. I forget what publication the article was.
I believe it.
But yeah, no, there was a bunch of Navy pilots that came out and said that they saw UFOs a bunch of days for years and years in a row. There's video footage of like weird flying saucer type deals. What's up, man? How do you guys feel about the aliens? What's up?
Waterfall. Hey, I'm with y'all. You know what I mean? My people are aliens. You know, they call us aliens. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is true.
So, you know, I fuck with it. I fuck with it. I believe in it. It's real. You know what I'm saying, son? We just trying to go to different places. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I saw you.
We trying to go to different places. You know what I mean? Just like my people. We trying to go seek new beginnings. You know, and this, it's a stem of that. You know what I mean? Just in that higher level.
How do you feel about aliens, Jay?
Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I really try not to try to really think more into it. Like, I feel like until they fully present itself in front of me, it's kind of hard to really believe. It's just all about that whole alien in space and shit like that. Y'all already know. I really don't even fucking deal with that shit. I tell y'all this shit all the time. Is it aliens? Who knows until I fucking see it. Yeah,
Facts.
Because there are aliens, they don't. Well, I mean, there are aliens. I don't think that they look like what we think that they look like.
I believe in aliens.
Like all the aliens that we see in movies and shit, that's probably not what they're going to talk about.
Hell no.
I don't know why we make them look like people. Like we make them look like people and just like turn them green and shit. Like they probably don't look anything like.
They probably all look like R2D2.
It probably looks like a whole different thing going on.
What if insects was really aliens though? Like I always thought about that.
Okay, Jay.
There we go. I like this. Okay.
That's a really good one, Jay.
So
if like bees,
just like a fly on the
shit,
wall,
all that shit.
A fly on the wall.
Those
a camera.
are really the aliens. You know what I'm saying?
A fly on the wall is the real
something.
drone, the original drone.
Alright, so the Big Bang, or not the Big Bang, but when the asteroid came and smashed into Earth and killed all the dinosaurs, it was actually a big ball of insects, larvae. They fucking spread out everywhere. Now there's fucking bugs everywhere. Aliens killed all the dinosaurs, and now we have. Oh my god!
Which evolved to the beetle, which
y'all see Breeze?
The beetle survived fucking.
Let's take a shot for that.
That nigga Jay's a prophetist, bro.
Hey,
that shit's crazy.
Now it's the word. Now it's the word, huh?
Bro, that shit. Bro.
Look at us. Look at us.
Bro, hey, this is all tying together.
This is new beginnings.
No, we're gonna start a cult.
This is the new beginnings podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
hey, I'm gonna have to take a Uber home.
Bro, man.
Hey,
fucking.
You know what I mean? We might be the founders of something. I don't even know what it is.
Bro,
I'm just trying to say, like...
Hey, remember when Burger King told us that they don't sell burgers?
That shit was... Like, what the fuck you mean y'all ain't got burgers? So what the fuck y'all got?
Bro, hey.
Anything that's fried.
Yo, remember when Burger King had the commercial where they're like, oh, we don't do the King anymore, the BK.
Yeah, that's like IHOP going back
We'll
to
do the Whopper.
Bro, you saw that bullshit?
Yeah, I saw
now.
They like, with this
bro, remember when they got us? Remember when we did? Bro, we did. I think we did an emergency podcast. On
we did because they totally tried to just get breakfast the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it was like we were like, no.
You know, breakfast is not going nowhere. As long as I'm coming in drunk.
Wait, time out. Hot takes, Ra. Ra just said that breakfast isn't going anywhere. Woo! What a crazy concept. Who thought that breakfast was going to get the fuck out of here, bro? Everyone knew that breakfast was going to stay around for years, bro.
I'm trying to overthrow it.
I'm trying to overthrow it. He said that fucking breakfast isn't going anywhere.
Hey, he made me miss my damn deuce.
Bro, I'm trying to
Hey, I'm kind of mad because I still haven't even checked out IHOP.
I'm not buying no burgers from IHOP.
I gotta see how the fucking burgers are.
Burgers.
Because if the burgers are fucking good, I might just.
Hey,
let's go right now.
I'm down for the
unless they
switch.
could put my burger in between my pancakes, I don't want it.
Like in the Boondocks?
What if they got the burgers and like waffle fries?
The Boondocks, they have the heart attack burger.
Hey, Joe, I want me a Krispy Kreme burger.
Do the McDonald's thing with the breakfast all day, but this time it's lunch all day.
Lunch all day.
I don't know, but they are doing that. Maybe that's like I think they're doing
This
that.
is a joke part of this whole movie.
Yeah, I really hate that this movie.
I don't even know
is
what this
playing.
movie is.
You ever seen this movie?
No.
Dinner things. Oh, this shit's
I
so
don't.
good.
Man, I'm telling you, man, I don't watch.
I don't even want this fucking shot, to be honest.
Hey, yo, we poured this a while ago. I think it's
No,
time.
we just poured it.
No, I just poured mine. You've had yours for.
Oh, you took another one?
No.
Bro, we took that shot.
Hey,
Oh,
this
man.
is from the
I'm
government
trash.
telling us what they want to tell us.
This is me being pussy. I'm just holding my shit. Let them chug it first.
Hey.
So they pour a second one, and I'm like, all right.
The government telling us what they want to tell us, and we know what it is.
Little mix.
God damn, man. Yeah, we're drunk, man. This is ridiculous.
Yo, shout out to that one dude. I don't know his YouTube, but he has a YouTube channel of just chugging bottles. You guys ever seen that?
Shoe Nice.
Shoe Nice.
Wow.
His name is Shoe Nice, and he just fucking, bro, he chugs mayonnaise. He's eating like all types of wild shit, bro. No, Shoe Nice was the man, bro.
Shoe Nice.
Oh man, white dude with like bright blue eyes, and he talks like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
He was definitely on Skype.
That's my man, Shoe Nice.
He was
bro.
definitely on Skype with the webcam. He had the little setup and shit. This right here is the 48%.
Yeah, he was
I'm gonna chug it right now. This is down the shit.
He's a different type of cat, man.
Is he alive still?
I don't know.
And if so, salute to him, man.
And if so, you're welcome on the pod whenever you want to come.
You welcome. You welcome. And shout out to you for not having like not being pussy and being like, oh, I have alcohol poisoning, I can't do it. You know, I'm sure he probably threw up a couple times.
Yeah.
Maybe threw up a couple minutes before the episode to still chug the bottle like a champ. So
Yeah, no, Shoe
shout out to him.
Nice is a legend, man.
That's dope.
I don't know, man. We literally, bro, I don't know how many times I have to say this. We have nothing to talk about. You want to talk about Dirk? Give him the Dirk breakdown, bro.
Oh man, I mean I don't want to really get into that, but yeah,
Fuck it.
Dirk turned himself.